in this crater, which was part of a larger caldera, we had a very eerie, a very bluish light, like a moonshine over the Alps in winter. It looked like it was snow-covered, the slope, and we were traveling along looking for the source of the hydrothermal signal that the remote sensing people had discovered earlier on earlier expeditions. And so we were traveling along the slope, and as was fairly common in that area, we then found large mussels and organisms that are usually associated with elevated sulfur content. We kept traveling along. The mussels were getting huge. They were about sneaker size. It was like somewhere here there gotta be something, and we then came into an area where suddenly we were surrounded by bubbles, just these bubbles coming out of the ocean floor. I felt like we were traveling inside a giant champagne bowl.
Matt, you found it. You found it, Matt.
Yeah, this is the spot. We're above them.
Oh yeah.
As well.
Oh, look at that. Oh, it's bubbling all through here. Excellent.
And sure enough, after a little while, we saw point sources where just quite vigorous boiling was going on.
On our,
oh, look at that one.
On our port, we've got a big chimney as well. Jesus.
Look at that one. Okay.
The phases of water, the liquid phase and the gas phase, were separating. Large bubbles coming out, and it was just an astounding experience for me to see. Well, normally when you go into the deep ocean, the pressure is so high that the water is not hot enough to separate the gas phase from the liquid phase. It just has to do with the temperature. There's a curve at which, at any temperature, at any depth, at any pressure, the water eventually will separate. So if you are close enough to the heat source, you will see that water separating, and you will see boiling water on the ocean floor. At that depth it was about 205 degrees or so Celsius. Yeah, we were in other places like V19, where we were quite a bit deeper at 500 meters, and there the water was accordingly quite a bit hotter.